Hello everyone, Useful Engine 11 here, and today I'm back again for another custom video. And today's customs will be on Gertrude and Millicent from the Railway series. I will say, guys, it has been a while since I've made a Railway series custom. Then again, if you think that Pip and Emma's first and third class coaches are a Railway series custom, so when I think about it, the last Railway series custom I made was about one video ago. Yeah. Okay, guys. So maybe these weren't the last customs I've made from the Railway series for a while, but hey, at least these are actual characters in the Railway series. So today we are going to be taking a look at Gertrude and Millicent, of course from the Railway series, and they were bogey coaches, unlike to Agnes, Ruth, Lucy, Jemima, Beatrice, and of course Ada, Jane, Mabel, and Cora, and then like the coaches in the TV series. So I guess you can say that these two characters are a little bit more interesting. So anyways, so they were being pushed in by Duncan. So Duncan, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to get out of here. If you wanna go rock and roll, that's fine by me. I don't care. Anyways, guys, so enough blabbering on. Let's get on with this video. Gertrude and Millicent were in the Railway series, along with Agnes, Ruth, Lucy, Jemima, Beatrice, Ada, Jane, Mabel, and Cora. At least for the Railway series' exclusive characters. They both appeared in the book Little Old Twins in the story Home at Last. At least this is the Railway series version where Peter Sam tells Scarloey that they got multiple more pieces of rolling stock. Like Ada, Jane, and Mabel, and Cora, and then mentioning Gertrude and Millicent, how they are bogey coaches, and how they used to live on the Mid-Silver Railway with Duke, Peter, Sam, and Sir Handel, and that when Sir Handel was on the Mid-Silver Railway, same thing with Gertrude, with Gertrude and Millicent, that Sir Handel used to pull an express train with them, and how Millicent, has a little cubby for the conductor inside. While the two bogey coaches on the narrow gauge railway were hard for me to depict who was who, were the engine pulling Agnes, Ruth, Lucy, Jemima, and Beatrice, or were they pulling Gertrude and Millicent? But my point is, it was kind of hard to depict who was who in the Railway series, at least when it came to those coaches. But my point is that no matter where these two coaches were seen, after Peter Sam mentioned them, they were never mentioned again, but I'm sure they were still on the narrow gauge railway by the time Christopher Audrey was still writing the Railway series. But without further ado, let's get into how I made the customs. If you guys didn't know, or if you guys may have noticed, I made Gertrude and Millicent out of the bases of Pip and Emma's old coaches. Remember when I made my new versions of Pip and Emma? Well, I had to make the old versions into something, and I decided to take Pip and Emma's two third-class coaches and made them into Gertrude and Millicent. I painted them up in first I mixed some white and blue paint, of course, to get a nice blue shade of a color. Then I used a yellow paint, a special type of yellow paint, really. And then I just applied the paint on after I let the blue paint dry, kept the black roofs, and all just went well from there. So when it came to making Gertrude and Millicent, I gave them four doors, 3 windows in between, plus 1 window up here. I didn't have enough space to add another window in the back, so I decided to let that go. But however, they do have a window at the back here with both of them. So yeah, I think they look pretty good. At least the fronts and backs of them. Their faces, I did them by hand. So here's Gertrude. Here, added her lashes, buffers at the front, a nice little triangle nose and smile. I tried to depict Gertrude and Millicent's smiles to be different from each other. I think they kind of look the same, but on the other hand, I'm perfectly okay with that. And now, the last thing that I did, I added their buffers. Didn't add a coupling chain in the front because of their mouths, but added buffers and coupling chains in the back. And to tell Gertrude and Millicent apart, I put G underneath the first bogey for Gertrude and M under this first bogey for Millicent. So now you can tell both of the two bogey coaches apart. At least for me, because I may forget which one was which. But overall, guys, I think that Gertrude and Millicent turned out very well. However, since I could barely find a good image of them in the Railway series, I based Gertrude and Millicent off of Train King James's versions of Gertrude and Millicent and Mr. A the Hedgehog's versions of Gertrude and Millicent. So I put 2 and 2 together, and then I got these 2 and 2 together. So yeah, that's basically where I got the idea for the two coaches. But I think that they both look extra good. However, you guys may be wondering, what happened to the third coach? Well, what happened with the third coach that goes with these coaches? Because since I made these out of 2 of Pip and Emma's 3 coaches, the first one, well, you're going to have to wait and find out in the next custom video, I'm afraid. But, yeah, and normally I don't spoil the next custom video, but the next custom video is when I turned the first class coach into something else. But anyways, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to see all new upcoming videos, subscribe to my second channel, Useful Engine 11 Productions, and make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram to see any new projects I will do in the future. Oh, and by the way, guys, I'm not sure if anyone has this. If not, then that's okay. But, I have a Snapchat account now. I'm thinking about changing my name from Useful Engine 11 to something else, just a little bit cooler. But if you guys have Snapchat, go and add me there. I don't know if I'll really post anything Thomas related, because I don't really know any Thomas users that uses Snapchat. But anyways, guys, yeah, make sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat to see any new projects in the future. And anyways, guys, this is Useful Engine 11 signing out. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next custom video.